all, and my video is clear to all.
Everything's perfect, sir.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So, if you'll allow me, then I will share. I can share my PPT.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, PPT is clear to all?
Yeah. Yes, sir, it's in slide mode, yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. I know, if you won't mind, may I take the permission to from your authority side that who are the members? Let me know. I'm in the participation.
Sir, you want us to present?
Yeah, please, ma'am. Please, ma'am.
Yes, sir, please, sir. Please, sir. Please.
As actually most of the participants are from various organizations, maximum faculty members and the research scholars.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, moreover, it's a combination of research scholars as well as the faculty members.
Actually, many of these participants are from abroad also, sir.
Oh, namaste to all, and good morning and good evening, good night. Because as Samir sir mentioned that some of the participants are from abroad also, it may be good evening for them, and the good night for them. So good evening, good morning, good night. I hope you all will enjoy one of our sessions, because I am going to discuss with you all about how the edited book proposals or books will be helpful for the API point of view. Because nowadays you know very well that namaste to all. First of all, this is Dr. Kishore Mishra from GIET University, Odisha, and I am very much thankful to the authorities of GIET Amravati campus for allowing me to discuss with you all in this forum, because I am being an academia, being a learner. First of all, I am a very good learner, and being a learner, I am here to learn a lot from you all. So it will be a one-to-one, and it will be a collaborative platform for me also. So I am here to learn a lot from you all. So please help me to learn a lot from your side. So before we will move to my topic, I want to discuss with you all about that API. It's nothing but academic performance indicators. As you know that nowadays the n number of colleges are coming into the market, and n number of universities, n number of autonomous, like that. So there will be big question mark for the parents and students, especially whenever they are ready to take the admission into a different stream. So for choosing what college they will choose, like that. And everyone is because nowadays the money is of no use, because it's although money is of a lot of value, but the thing is people are ready to spend and the money, big money. People because nowadays the people are such about having the capability to invest a lot of money for the growth of their wards. So in that context, they are looking for such an institute where their student is not only going to study the syllabus, also he will be one type of all-rounder fellow, 360-degree prospective fellow. So in that context, they are looking for such an institute where all such of things are well taken care of. Then only they are going to invest the money towards their children. So with that context, our authorities, particularly as me and my respective institute, GIET University, and where I am talking with the fellow members, the GIET, as both of us are in a private university. So private institutions authorities are looking for such type of faculty members, such type of they are ready to invest the money to create such type of ecosystem, so that what sort of students are going to take admission into this university or into this college or institutions. The faculty member not only will take care about their students' academic perspective, also they will taken care of about their innovation practices, their R&D practices, their coding practices, all aspects. So with that thought, they are choosing the faculty member during the interview process and during the recruitment process. So with that thought, when 6K commission introduced into the market by the UGC in 2010, so UGC has come with a very good topic called as academic performance indicators. It helps it develops a score which gives us an idea about how many years of teaching experience does a faculty have, how many books he or she has published so far, how many publications, I mean the article publication, that may be journal, that may be conference proceeding, and how many conferences he or she has attended, how much grant he or she has received so far, and how many patents he or she has filed so far. All these experts they are looking care of. So although there are, as I mentioned that from the very beginning, that there are n number of criteria are there, what criteria our authorities are looking from our side, from a faculty member, from a research scholar, that in terms of academy, in terms of research, all those things. And nowadays, one very good practice has been started by the different reputed institute, that suppose in that particular institute there are 50 faculty members in CSE department, let us suppose, computer science engineering department. The management has ready to give a power to the authority, I mean the dean academics or head of the department, that you just try to segregate my faculty member into 2 to 3 different categories, such as who are ready to spend much more time towards academy, please list out. Who are ready to go for some startups, innovation, entrepreneurship like that, you just find out those persons. Who are ready to come with publications, very good publications and research grant like that, you just identify. And who are ready to go for the jugaads. Jugaads in the sense, suppose one program is going to be happen, event is going to be happen, by taking the help of those guys, it will be easily coordinated. So they are ready to identify, or they are ready to make some clusters in such a way that suppose I am ready to give my positive concern on academics. Sir, I am ready to take the classes. Then I may be assigned around 20 hours or 18 hours as per the norms. They may assign to me. If I will tell that no, I am ready to focus upon the research, then they may allow me to take 1 or 2 papers in for a higher study or for higher students, and rest of the time I may spend with my research scholars or my collaborative friends for research publications. So as today I am going to discuss, as ma'am from the very beginning she had mentioned about the today's theme, for what purpose we are sitting here. So now I am totally little bit going to discuss about the research point of view. So in how we will be able to match the requirement of API through research point of view. So for that point, here we have to find out how many papers we have published in peer-reviewed journals, that may be Q1 journal or Q2 SCI indexing or focus. Okay, so our first target is publications in journal. Next, we are going to get some scores against each and every point: publication in journals, book chapter publications in various books, and conference proceedings publications, and that may be either authored book or your edited book, how many number of books published, and how much amount of consultancy funding we have received so far or ongoing or completed, and how many students, that may be MTech research scholar or doctoral research scholar or postdoc research associates under our supervision we guided or guiding, and what are the training courses I have developed so far and attended also. And not only sometimes we are attending some conferences, we are ready to present our ideas so that we may get some criticisms which will be helps us in later on case to revise our paper, and we may put that revised paper, submit that revised paper in a very good reputed journals, I mean the index journals. So for that point also, the API looks about how many conferences we have attended and with paper presentation only, and how many invited talks delivered so far and attended as a session chairs also in different. So these are the some parameters in terms of research in API they are taking, and we have to submit. Suppose I have published around 5 journals. For each in every journal, suppose let us suppose 10 point, then 5 journal in which indexing, based upon that, we will claim that, yeah, I am teaching for 50 marks. Let us 5 journal means 550 marks. Let us suppose, and the team, evaluative team, will check and verify whether what sort of score claimed is he or she is ready, deserving the candidate for to get 50 or more than that or less than that. They will evaluate us and they will give the exact score against the score awarded point. So as I have mentioned that for research point of view, these are some various parameters, and out of which today I am going to discuss with you all about how the book publications will be helpful for to meet your API requirement. In that context, I am going to discuss with you all about book publications. So there are generally, you know that book, what is the meaning of book. So I don't want to discuss with you all about, on that context. So there are various types of book proposals are there. As you know that it depends upon what type of book we are pitching and for whose requirement, for a specific requirement or something like that, and who are the publisher who are going to take our book to publish. So based upon that, there are various types of book proposals are already available there in the market. For example, your novel point of view, novel or short story point of view, there is a one type of book proposal is called as a fiction book proposal, which is in the fiction book proposal generally which are keeping the the novels, short stories like that only. And in non-fiction book proposal, it is nothing but you can say the factual informations, analysis or experiments results, all those are coming under non-fictitious book proposals. And autobiography or memoir, generally these book proposals are containing the memories or autobiographical works, a memory of a particular person or summary of a particular story, personal story like that. And children book proposal in the sense of the picture books for children or middle grade school books or higher study for books. And next comes the point, academic and textbook proposals. These proposal, under this proposal, generally we are targeting towards our authored book. I can say more of our authored book, or the 2 or 3 limited authors will start writing for a particular theme. Suppose, for example, as a few of you are in the particular meeting, few of the faculty may have submitted or may have published some author book in the area of Java or IoT or data mining. Many author books they might have published. So it is nothing but your academic or textbook proposals. And as today I am going to discuss with you all about the edited book proposal. Particularly one proposal is nothing but the edited book proposal. So I am going to discuss with you all about edited book proposal and how we are going to, what is the main theme of edited book proposal, what are the parameters you have to take care whilst writing the edited book proposal and during submission of the book proposal. I am going to discuss with you all in this meeting. So nothing but edited book are nothing but it is also known as the edited collections or edited volumes. And generally we could are taking few chapters from the different contributor authors. After that we are ready to review by taking the support from prospective reviewers, and then after we are ready to come formatting it as per the publications house requirement, and finally we are going to submit the particular volume with the copyrights. So each contribution is a distinct chapter or section of the particular book, because so now we are going to discuss about how we are going to write the edited book proposal. So an edited book proposal refers to a formal document submitted by an editor. It may be a solo editor or a group of persons, group of researcher or faculty members may join in a single mission to a publishing company or academic publisher and to propose the creation or publication of an edited volume. The purpose of the edited book proposal is to present the book concept, theme, scope, and potential contribution to the publication house. Here I am going to discuss with you all about technology readiness level. Now, you will be surprised by after seeing this slide. Here, one startup fellow or one entrepreneurship fellow or one innovator fellow come to our university and he discussed with all us about the TRL readiness level, and now how Brojo sir is going to relate this TRL readiness level with this book chapter or edited book proposal contest. Exactly, because earlier days, suppose if I will come with some raw idea and if I will submit that proposals, then the publications house are ready to take my proposals and they are ready to start screening the proposals, and then after reviewing the proposal, and finally after one or two compilations they are ready to accept my proposal. But nowadays every publication house is looking for not only for the ideas, they are looking for the just in the context of readiness TRL levels, they are looking for the prototype levels. Whether my prototype is readily available with me, and by investing some money, if I will be able to develop the product, and that can be easily deployed into the market for, I mean my product or my prototype is ready for the market readiness or not. What sort of innovations, I mean the startups or what the angel investors or your venture capitalists are looking for from the innovators. Similar to that, the publication house are also looking the same concept from the editor also. Suppose I will submit one proposal. Initially, they will check whether my proposal is readily available. Already I have received the book chapters, and each and every point is readily available. Then only they are ready to, without second thought, they are ready to start the screening process, and after that they are ready to go with the review process, and later on acceptance or rejection like that. But they will find that no, just it's a initial stage, come with a, I mean the basic stage only, but he has he is not having a very good collaborations, neither collaboration nor he has received, nor he or she has received the collected the chapters. If they will start thinking about it, means immediately after, suppose today I have submitted one proposal, immediately after 2 to 3 days I am going to receive a proposal that sorry, we are not ready to take your proposals, better luck for the next time, or kindly submit your proposal in different publication house. So which demoralizes us later on case, no doubt. To avoid such type of situations, how we will be able to prepare our proposal so that the proposal can be gone through the screening process, then after review process, then after rejection or acceptance stage. So for that point, we are going to discuss one by one the guidelines. Hello.
Yes, sir, please continue, sir. I think someone is actually talking.
No issue.
Yeah,
no
yeah,
issue.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Yeah. So before writing the proposals, suppose because as you know that every publication house in the publication house, I mean portal only, you will find their book proposal formats. No need to, actually people are having a very good confusion that if I am having some strong connection with that series editor, then there will be a great chance to get the acceptance for my group proposal. But here I can say that no need to go or no need to discuss with n number of series editor. Instead of you just because if we are a beginners, then instead of moving here and there, just suppose you are ready to submit one book proposal in Spinger or Dell and Francis, I mean the CRC or LC or whatever, you just find the book proposal link, and there you will find few guidelines as I have mentioned here. Some of the few guidelines I have discussed, I am going to discuss with you all right now. So what sort of title or overview? Suppose Yeah, they are looking for the 2 to 3 subtitles. 2 to 3 titles. Suppose if I will give a title, let us suppose recent advancements in digital twin or digital transformation. Let us suppose. So they will, no doubt, this may be my title number 1, first preference. They will ask for the title 2, title 3 also. So we have to keep in mind that we have to prepare such type of titles which is having some broader sense and where we can get a good number of quality chapters, and that too, important point is that must be the emerging one. That must be the emerging one, because otherwise, because why they are ready to take your proposal, because they are going to invest some money, some lakhs of money to for reviewing purpose, for production point of view, for plagiarism point of view, all those things, and later on for indexing point of view also. If their book is not get the market for selling, they are going to lose. So to avoid such a situation, they will check whether the title, if what sort of title has been suggested by the editor is read. If we will throw it, then that title can get a very good market or not. First of all, they will check. So you have to, during title preparation or overview preparation, you have to give a clear and understanding title for your editor book, and just write the overview and outline for the purpose, for what purpose you have written, you have planned this book, and what is the scope of your book, or what is the objective of your book, you have to write. And finally, one more thing, that for whom you are planning to write this. If I have written one book, for example, Java, here I can say that yeah, the proposed book can be helpful for the coders, students, UG and PG students, and the faculty members. I can say similar that I have to identify the target audience and the significance of the book within the field of the subject area. And second thing, apart from my editor or co-editors, I have to find out a list of editorial team members, and that must be the diversified area, because as few of the participants are from the abroad and few of the participants from the Indian nation, so it will be a great collaborative platform later on case. So we have to find out the editorial team members, that to for VG, for to make our book so visible, so that it will get much more citation later on, and it will be indexed properly, clearly later on. So next point is contributors. As I have just before 2 to 3 minutes back only discussed with you all that nowadays the publishing house are looking for whether my book proposal is in the idea stage or readiness stage, looking for the readiness stage. So they are looking for the contributors also. You have to submit the list of contributors. Suppose currently you have around 15 contributors. Out of 15 submitted contributors, later on you will find that 12 are going to return with you, and 3 are not ready to submit a book chapter, complete book chapters. And later on you may add 3 different authors also. So, but you have to, while writing the book proposals, you have to submit a list of contributory book authors, details, such as their mail ID, their affiliation, all those things. By that, they will be able to know that this book is not. I want to say that because every publication house is looking that suppose from India 5 contributory chapters are there, and if that book contains all the book chapters from a particular nation only, they are not ready to allow you for go ahead. So with that thought, you have to take some contributory book samples or chapter samples from various countries. At least your book proposal may reach, in your book proposal, you have to cover around 8 to 9 contributory author details. Then only the publication house they may not deny your proposal, rather they will be ready to ready to approve your proposal with a very good comments. And next point is chapter summaries. As I mentioned that you have to submit the list of contributors, their details such as the email ID, their country names, and their appellations, all those things. Also, some chapter summaries means suppose XYZ author from XYZ ABC nation is ready to contribute a chapter named as, let us suppose, as we have taken the title, tentative title, advancements in digital transformation. So for that book, suppose someone is ready to contribute one book chapter named as the title named as Digital Twin and 6G, let us suppose Digital Twin and 6G, or for sustainability, application of Digital Twin and 6G for sustainability. So he or she will submit the title along with abstract and keywords. So you have to submit one chapter summaries also, and then apart from that, you have to submit tentative table of contents in the section-wise manner. Next point is market analysis. Why market analysis is important? Because unless you suppose, as you know, that supply and demand, those two words are very much important for a sustainability in the market. So as being an innovator, suppose as you are sitting for sitting in an innovation challenge camp, being a jury member, immediately your question is for the candidate that have you studied the market existing, whether what sort of product or what sort of idea you are ready to discuss with you all, discuss with us before us. So whether that concept is existing or it's total new one or some internal person, have you studied so far? With that, similar that the publication house is also looking for that. So in that context, we have to demonstrate the demand for the edited book, which is going to be provided by you all for the market analysis, and explain how your book will fill the gap. As suppose if we are sitting in a PhD DRC meeting, then immediately our question to the research college that tell me what is your research gap. Here definitely you might have gone through a literature study. What sort of research gap you found? Then after, so similar that you have to find the research gap also from the market using the market analysis. Next, what are the existing titles? Not similar to your or not equal to your title. What are the similar titles? Means suppose, for example, already some books are available in the market. Suppose in the context of digital twin, or in the area of the climate change. You have to come with such a title so that you can claim that no doubt, sir, already such type of books are already available in the market, but my book will be comprising of such type of chapters or such type of table contents themes, which may be the unique one for the upcoming market, and that market can the readers can easily understand the topic, and they may start their research from that point of view. So we have to justify, and for that point of view, we have to check what are the existing titles, books are available in the market. We have to find out. And next point is we have to, just like the Gantt chart, similar that we have to prepare a timeline. We have actually as I am the series editor of CRC and Willy, and I am the Apple Academy Press. I am receiving n number of proposals. Be their holiness, what sort of timelines they are preparing. Sometimes I am a little bit confused that how they are going to meet these requirements. Suppose they are ready to start promotion their book proposal by September 2023, and they are ready to give the acceptance to the authors by October 2023, and they are ready to submit their book chapters to me, being the series editor, by November 2023, like that. They are just claiming that, sir, everything is ready, you just allow us, then immediately we will start promotion and we will be able to complete that book project, and we will be able to submit the book project before you in time. Please don't do like that, because it's a bad practice. please take ample of amount of time, so that your proposal will reach each and every person's, and then after you will get good number of quality papers, chapters. And suppose if you want to accommodate around 15 chapters, if you want to accommodate 15 good quality chapters, try to get at least 40 to 50 book chapters. If you will get 40 to 50 book chapters, and after peer string on a stringent peer review process, if you will be able to get 15 to 20 book chapters, and those book chapters you are going to throw for publications, then your book will get very good citation, and it may be indexed in a very good level. And nowadays you will be surprised to know that most of the publications house, and not most of the publication house, even though most of the editors, from the day one itself they are writing that our book will be indexed in Scopus. Even though while signing the agreements, the contract with the publication house, in the agreement also they have strictly mentioned us to that not to write that it may be published indexed in Scopus, or it may be indexed in so and so, like that. It's but to create a boomerang market, illusion market, the readers are writing like this, that yeah, our book is going to be indexed, so please contribute your chapter, like that. Please, you may not get good number of chapters if you will not write that your book is going to be published indexed in Scopus. You may not good number of chapters, but slowly people will think. Suppose if I will write from the day one, if I write, yeah, my book is going to be indexed in Scopus. Later on, people will later on, if unfortunately or fortunately, if my book is not going to be indexed in Scopus, what sort of credibility I am going to? Obviously, I am going to lose very good money by just initially I am entering and into the market, and that is the first and last interaction with you all, and there you will think that, oh, these such a fellow members are also there in the market who are ready to cheat us. Because nowadays in research also there is a scam, n number of scams are going on. People are putting their names by paying some amount. People are ready to invest in research. What sort of corruption or scams are going on, you know very well. So I don't want to mention over here because it's an open forum. So my request is to not to write it will be a Scopus index or like that, or not to use the Scopus logo, because you are not authorized to use the logo also initially, because in the contract agreement nowhere you will find that yeah, it will be it is going to be indexed after submission. You will not find that contract statement. If the publication house has given such type of contract statement with you, then you may write. So if later on, if someone will claim, or publication house claim that how without taking our permission, how you have used this logo, or how you are claiming that it will be Scopus indexed, then you can justify that statement. But because that is ethics, so we have to take care of, being the academia. First of all, at the end of the day, we are the academia. Also, we are doing research. Also, we are doing innovations work, everything. But administration work, everything. But first of all, we are academia. So, being an academia, we have to take care of our ethics. We should not violate the ethical rules. And second thing is promotion and marketing. As I have discussed with you all just before now, please reach out those prospective authors who may contribute their chapters in your theme area. Randomly, what we people are doing in general. Suppose from a different source we have received and around 5,000 email IDs. Out of 5,000 email IDs, we don't know whether few of the email IDs are working or not. Or suppose I'm looking for some few chapters in mechanical area, but I am sending the request to the history fellow. Few mail IDs are related to some history professors or history researchers. That will be of no use for them. And later on case they are ready to going to, I mean, what claim was that please don't no to disturb us like that. So it will be good enough. And one more thing I would like to mention over it, that don't post all the mail IDs in the toolbox, because if you are going to interact with one to one, it is a very good practice. Suppose you know that from Poland one professor is there who is working in your theme area. You are going to send a request that professor, I am planning to submit one book proposal in this publication house. As I found that you are working in this area, if you will submit one contribute to one book chapter or abstract in my book proposal, then I will be so glad enough. It's a best practice. But what we people are doing, you know very well. So please, my request is to you just promote your book player or book theme in such a way that you will get very good audience, and because we are here to continue in our market, not to IRM, ARM. No, it's a bad practice. So, and second thing is, not only you may use the email ID or I mean the Google Groups or listserv like that for the promotion and marketing point of view. You may promote your conference promote your books in different conferences also, in different workshops also. And final, and one more thing, that in the proposal you have to submit at least, suppose you have collected around 15 abstracts, but at least you have to submit 3 to 4 sample chapters, 3 to 4 sample chapters, so that the publication house will have a confidence upon you that these editors have really worked on. And once you have created such an impression by among them, no one can stop your proposals, or no one can stop your. It will be an easy way to publish your book smoothly. And after getting the book chapters, your job is to take care of the formatting and submission also. And as you are going to get some sample chapters and some abstract from the prospective authors who are going to submit their details with you all for your proposal, you have to take the permissions and copyrights also, because very I mean frequently what people are doing now, suppose they will prepare some book chapter title randomly, and against randomly, suppose they have prepared one book chapter title, against that title they will put someone's name randomly, although he or she has not discussed with that fellow also, although he or she knows very well that fellow, no doubt, but he is going to use his name, his or her name in that book proposal for that particular theme. They have not taken the permission, neither they have taken the permission, nor they have taken the abstract also from them. Randomly they will prepare, they will mention your name, all those things, to give the impression to the publication house that yes, we have studied, we have worked a lot, and like that. It's a bad practice. Okay. So, Mr. It's audible and clearly visible to all. Kindly confirm me. Hello.
Sir,
yes, sir. It's audible, sir. Yes. Sir.
Okay, thank you, boss.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. So, just I'm here with you all to discuss one case study proposal with you all, so that you will get some minimum understanding, and it will, which may help you on later on case to draft your proposal smoothly. Suppose one editor book proposal draft here. Let us suppose I have chosen a title. Let's suppose Advancing Frontiers in Area AI, for example, Advancing Frontiers in AI, Emerging Trends and Innovation. This is my proposed title, and I have to write a description about that particular book proposal, that the proposed book, edited book aims to bring together leading scholars, researchers, experts in the field of AI, as I have taken the AI area, to explore the latest development and groundbreaking advance, like that. And this book will serve as a comprehensive resource for academics, professionals, and students seeking to understand, like that. So here I am going to discuss with you all one drafted proposal. It's a draft only, so don't think that it's a final version only. So the book will encompass wide range of topics. Just as I mentioned that you have to give the topic titles along with the the authors, contribute author details also. For example, I have given here cutting edge research methodologies and approaches in AI, innovative applications of AI in diverse domains, emerging trends and technologies shaping the future of AI, challenges and solutions in the implementation of AI solutions, ethical consideration and social impacts of AI advancements. And then after I have to submit one list of key features. How this book will be, what are the book features of this particular book? So I have to write that contribution from renowned experts, providing in-depth insight and analysis. And it will be a comprehensive coverage of the latest advancements and trends in AI. Some of the case studies we are going to incorporate here, and real world examples we are going to discuss here, illustrating practical applications, interdisciplinary perspectives to highlight the aha. Here I will mention one thing. What sort of book proposal you are going to submit? Because nowadays we are believing two things, either interdisciplinary research and along with diversified, and geographically there will be no particular, suppose if the authors are from a single country, try to collaborate, and the editors, if the editors are from a single country, they are not ready to accept you, try to take 2 or 3 editors from different nations who are working in that particular area, so that because as you are going to submit their CV also along with your proposals, they will find that, yeah, suppose if I will submit one CV from a history professor, but I have submitted one book proposal on mechanical manufacturing, smart manufacturing. Let us suppose smart manufacturing. I have submitted one book proposal, smart manufacturing, and one editor is one of the editor is only the professor in history from different country also. Is it looks good? No. So you have to write, you have to during while choosing the editors, you have to take a look of their CV also, whether they are working in that particular area or not. Similar that, because suppose if you are submitting one, hello, yeah, hello, okay.
Yes,
so,
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I found someone is discussing, so that's why. Okay. Suppose suppose you are going to submit one research grant proposals also. While screening the research grant proposals, the evaluators are ready to check your CV, whether you have done some substantial work in that area, in which area you have submitted the book proposals, whether you have done some substantial work in the past or not. They are going to check. Similar that, you have to choose your collaborators or editors in such a way that who are having who are working in that area or who aligned with that area, so that your book proposals will get a very good sense and it will be impressive by accepted by the editors smoothly. So interdisciplinary perspective to highlights the interaction of AI with other disciplines like that, and a cohesive structure that ensures continuity and readability. And one more thing you have to mention in that book proposal also, target audience. Who are the first readers of my book, who are the secondary readers of my book, primary readers, that is the primary readers and the secondary readers. So this book will appeal to the academics, researchers, professionals, graduate students in the area of AI. Additionally, professionals in related to industries and policymakers, they may be interested in understanding the potential implications of latest advancements in AI will find a value in this book. You have to write like that. And now, it's a big point for you all that how you are going to choose the publications. Actually, we have a very good dream. We are always ready to start our book proposal, where we may get, from the day one itself, we may get rejections. We know very well, but we are ready to submit our book proposal there only. So my request to the fellow members who are ready to submit their book proposal, try to submit the book proposals slowly into, just because suppose currently you have edited 2 volumes. What sort of expertise you have, you had around 2 years back when you were zero, and what sort of expertise you have right now after publication of 2 books, definitely differ from that day to here. So your expertise will leads, and your day by day your collaborators may increases, which may helpful for you to reach out to those publication house where you have dreamed some days back. So similar that you just choose such a publication house and submit your book proposal. And how your edited books or your contributed books may helpful in the area of your career advancement team, because at the end of the day we are going to sell ourselves also. So in that context, I can say that first of all, your expertise level in a particular area, by after publication of 2-3 books, you definitely your expertise level definitely may have increased, and you will be, because by formatting, by while reading, your expertise area may also get a scope to increase, and you will get very good collaborative, I mean the networking opportunities, because not only your contributors may be the later on, they may be the your collaborators. By reviewing, while assigning the review to the fellow members also, they will be also, and you, as you have taken some editorial board members also, they may be also. So slowly your networking will extend, opportunity level will be much more high, and your publications record definitely, as you are going to publish more and more volumes of this particular book, means definitely your publishing record may increase. And one important thing is, by from the day of submission to up to the day of completion, you are going to manage your editorial board members, your co-editors, your authors, your reviewers, your publication house, all those fellow members who are the stakeholder of that particular book you are managing. So directly, indirectly, your leadership and your organization skill also improving, and your visibility. And if as few of the participants are from abroad, I can say proudly that what sort of a visibility our nation is getting right now, that may not earlier. So because there is a proverb in Hindi that जो दिखता है वही दिखता है, so we have to accept it. So and your citation impact also, because as you are publicity, and obviously you will get very good citations also in your, it may be your Google Scholar H index, or it may be your Scopus H index, or it may be your, I mean the Web of Science index, like that score. And who are the contributors right now for you? They may later on case, they may come forward, sir, if possible, just I want to work with you later on case as a collaborator or as an editor. Please assign some work so that I will be able to. Yeah, because they may come with an idea, and you may just give a fine tune with that idea. Yeah, here I will tell one thing, that suppose person X is coming with a very good idea, and you are ready to throw that idea. Earlier, who was your contributor, if he or she is having a very good idea and ready to throw, then let him the editor one. Let him be the editor one, and you will be the editor two. But what we pools are doing in general, that we pools are thinking that now, why? As I am going to submit the concept, as I am going to submit everything, and I am going to manage all those things. So little bit by selfish nature, we are ready to stay with position one. We are ready to keep the position one and everything. So if person just try to make them try to empower them so that which will gives a very good market later on case. And by having n number of books left, and you may get very good recognition from your fellow colleagues, and your students, and from your nation, from your research fellow members and collaborators, and you may be awarded, because nowadays few deputy universities are also taking care of the researchers in terms of by giving some incentives or awardee or awards that may be in the area of now is either they will give the money as an award, or they are ready to put your score in your against your API. So nowadays people are the institution are following two practices. So either or you may get money or else your API score, and it may also helpful in terms of your educational impact, because which will help you, because by doing such type of activity you are also side by side learning. So obviously your also knowledge is going to be improved. Here I will tell you that some of the book series where I am the series editors under CRC Publication House. I am having 3 book series. If anyone is having any good idea with readiness level, please try to reach out to me. 3 book series under CRC. One is Green Engineering and Technology Concept and Applications. Another one is Artificial Intelligence of Things for Sustainable Development. Third one is Digital Technologies and Innovative Solutions for Sustainable Development. And under Willy, one series is going on, Advances in Quantum Computing. And under WLA, one series is going on, Emerging Technologies for Sustainable Development. I hope I have not bored you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. So, Divya ma'am, please conclude our sessions. Divya ma'am?
Yes, sir. So sorry.
Yeah, ma'am, please. No issue.
Thank you so much, sir. That was really a wonderful session. Like, you gave us all tips and tricks to get things very easily done. And thank you so much for also be willing to guide us in this. And I really hope that everyone would have found this session very useful, and everyone would now be ready to start writing a book proposal. Thank you all so much for all these clear sessions, sir. Despite your busy schedule, you try to focus on everything that would be helpful for an academician. And thank you very much again.
Thank you. If anyone is having 1 or 2 questions, I'm ready to answer, because another 4 to 5 minutes is in my hand. I may.
Yeah.
If any of the participants having any questions, please, sir is actually it's the busy schedules.
No, not busy, because I'm actually it was not earlier decided, but to yesterday night only I received one message that at 11:15 like that I am having another meeting. So
no issue. Also, it's our pleasure that you are providing time for us, actually, sir.
Thank you. So may I leave if I have not?
Sir, I have actually just one question.
Yeah, please. Please.
So let it be, we are having 3 or good professors in a single university we are talking about. So if we'll apply for that proposal, it is fine enough, or you have to go with the different universities persons, or it may be it's from abroad one, from other organizations one, that will be good enough.
Here I will say one thing, sir. No doubt, the very good professor also working over at your end, I know very well. It will be good enough that just try to, because at least your book will get a diversified area, regions, and so that which will be helpful for your book to get very good vibrations. So my request is to, if possible, just take 1 or 2 fellow members from abroad also, who are working in that area, and you may take 1 or 2 fellow colleagues, senior professor as a co-editor, but if possible, add one or 2 at least.
Is there any limit for the authors, actually? So actually, we have seen many of these books having near about 7 to 8 authors. Some book is having 3 to 4 authors, like that. So is there any specifications for that?
Sir, it's a mercy. I can say it's just here I am going to add your name, just in your next book you just add my name like that. The system
People are doing actually, yeah,
people
right.
are doing like that in that context only. And as I mentioned that some scam is also going on, some mania. I mean, the
Right,
mafia,
sir, right, sir.
mafia, I can say. Please don't take me negative. If possible,
No,
ma'am,
sir. Actually, it's a true
Soumya
fact, sir.
sir, Soumya sir,
Yes,
ma'am, if possible, kindly stop recording, please, because I'm.
Yeah, sure.
If possible,
Yeah, I
because
understand.
it should not be
No, you
recorded.
should be humble enough to share all